Welcome back. With us is Dr. Maha Mahgoub. She's International Labour Organization consultant. Good evening, Dr. Maha.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
Fine.
First of all, what exactly is the volume of aid that has entered Gaza so far until now? I know that things are clearing up sort of right now, but Egypt is taking the lead when it came to assistance emotionally, financially, and even aid practically, logistically speaking. How do you assess the aid given to Gaza through the Egyptians? I mean, can you assess the role of Egypt in stretching out the hands in every way to the Gazans?
Yes, of course. Egypt is the first country all over the world who started to prepare aids together with international organizations and national NGOs to support Gaza's people. And of course, the total aids of Egypt, which have been prepared and sent to Gaza, about 9,262 tons of medical aids, foods, other issues, and of course, this is the total number of aids, and Egypt just excluded 6,944 tons have been sent to Egypt. It's around 2/3 of the total aid which sent to Egypt. So here in Egypt, most of NGOs, they volunteered and donate with special aids to our brothers and sisters in Palestine, and it was very successful humanitarian aid to be sent to our people, to the people in Gaza.
Right. Of course, happily speaking, I mean, great news that Egypt, after a lot of great effort, made it to send fuel to the people in the Gaza Strip, which is great news because fuel is the source of life. According to them, they have been stranded, they have been blockaded and denied even of their least rights, including fuel. Not mentioning electricity, not mentioning water, sanitation, whatever, you name it. So entering large quantities of fuel to enter Gaza, how is that going to probably lessen their sufferings?
Yes, of course. All of us know that Gaza, most of Gaza streets, it's prohibited to have fuel, electricity, food, water, everything. And recently it has been agreed to allow 140,000 liters of fuel to be entered to Gaza every 2 days. 2 trucks are going to be allowed into Gaza to meet the UN needs and give the minimal support for water and sanitary systems. So it's a very good starting step to send the fuel to Gaza to sustain the lives of Palestinian people.
Right. So this is going to be delivered on regular basis. I mean, with specific schedule, the fuel.
Yes, 140,000 liters will be entered to each 2 trucks on daily basis to Gaza Strip.
Right. What about the other needs, like the medical equipment, like the medication, like a specific type of aid that is needed? How can we assess the needs? I mean, is there a direct contact? I mean, to our knowledge, that there was direct contact with the Palestinian Red Crescent over there, and they are informing, and with UNICEF and all the UN organizations, but still, with the abnormal situation from minute to minute inside hospitals that are bombarded every second, killing children and women and the casualties inside, and even the sick people, even the newborn babies are being massacred and killed. How can we assess the needs? I mean, how can Egyptians be able to send the best needs that could come to the Palestinians right at this moment?
Yes, there is a regular communication between Egypt and the other side of Palestinian people to know about the needs of their medical supplies and so on. And it's worth to mention that not only Egypt supports medical supplies to Palestinian people, but for example, the United Arab Emirates just launched or is establishing a field hospital which consists of 150 beds to just cure the injured and wounded people. The Royal Jordan Air Force as well just landing and sending medical aid to Palestinian people here in Egypt. The Red Cross, they are sending continuous supplies, and most of people are donating to the Red Cross of Egypt just to send the most important supplies, medical supplies for wounded people.
Right. Also talking about Egypt's role in the exit of the dual nationals from the Gaza Strip. Egypt also took the lead. I mean, Egypt did not only help the stranded innocent Palestinians who deserved first and foremost the need, but also stretched our hands to the dual nationals. Yeah, I mean, Egypt is very generous when it comes to the word.
Of course, all of us know that the Rafah exit is the only exit between Palestine and Egypt. Therefore, it has been allowed for foreigners and people with dual nationalities to leave Gaza Strip for Egypt via Rafah borders terminals, which has opened to people for the first time on the 26th day of the war between Israel and Hamas. They were allowed to enter the terminal after Egyptian authorities announced that it had opened exceptionally to allow the passage of wounded Palestinian and over 545 dual national and foreigners.
Right. Also, talking about another important particular topic, which is the reaction or the feedback of these massacres and crimes against humanity, which is live before the whole world's eyes, received some little feedback from some countries, and the Western world wasn't that enthusiastic. The reaction of some countries at the beginning wasn't that good. I mean, wasn't that honest. But with the advent of time and the reaction of Egypt being shown to the whole world, and Egypt's strong stance, and the peace summit that was held immediately after the bombardment over here and hosted 35 countries, somehow that have helped change the stance, of course, in addition to the footage of the crimes. How have Egypt's role motivated and mobilized countries who had some misconceptions about the Palestinian crisis?
Yes, Egypt, of course, it was the first country which helped and provided assistance to the people of Gaza. And of course, while some leaders of other countries, they ignored how to assist the people of Gaza during their mass and crisis. And of course, the reaction of the whole world, maybe we can find some positive reactions and others are negative. For example, we can find some countries such as the United States, United Kingdom, Germany, some other European countries. They are among some countries which support Israel. But the positive thing of this war is that the whole world recognizes the current situation of Palestinian people, and some of them are calling for their rights to have their land.
Hello? Right.
Yes. So this is the positive side, and most of people all over the world, they are demonstrating, strike, asking for ceasefire, to have a free Palestine. This is the first time that to let the whole world feel what about Palestine, to read about the borders, what about their history, and what about their rights.
Right. Of course, on this note, Dr. Maha Mahgoub, you are International Labour Organization consultant. I'd like to thank you talking to us here on Cairo Local Time.